Hey, what's up everyone? GameDad here, and I'm coming at you with a brand new pickups video. Now, in the past few weeks, I have been able to get a lot of different filler content for the collection, as well as some other fun, rare titles and pickups, things like that. So, come with me as we check out everything that is in this April 2019 pickups video. Alright, so we have got a big old stack of games, so we're just going to dive right in and check those out. We're going to start with the Super Nintendo games. So right here we got Barbie Supermodel. Then we got Battle Clash. So I was able to pick up a bunch of filler titles recently. Got Big Sky Trooper. You can see this one's got some rather unique kind of sun damage on there. Then we got Bill Walsh, College Football. Go ahead and focus that in. There we go. Brain Lord. A bunch of these I'd never even heard of. Desert Strike. And we got Family Feud, nice classic family game right there. Final Fight 2, so this was a nice one to pick up for the collection. Had the original Final Fight, so nice to have the other one. Go ahead and make some room for those extra games. Alright, then right here we have Frank Thomas, Big Hurt Baseball. And up next, we've got GP1. So, got a sweet moto game there. Disney's The Jungle Book. And right here we have Kyle Petty's, let's see, what is that called? Kyle Petty's No Fear Racing. So another racing game on the Super Nintendo. Then we've got Lester the Unlikely. NBA Live 95. And here we have NCAA Basketball. And then NHL Stanley Cup. As you can see, I'm not having any game footage in this one, and that's just because lately there have just been too many pickups. This would make it a very extremely long video if I did capture on all of these. So we got On the Ball. And Populous. There's a fun Super Nintendo game. Up next is Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. So I got some more of those Looney Tune games. Lots of fun Looney Tune games out there. Got Power Moves. Romance of the Seven Kingdoms 2. And this franchise is kind of like a Dynasty Warriors, kind of like precursor kind of franchise. Similar gameplay, things like that. Pretty fun. Then we have, let's see, what's the name on there? Reiny Sandberg Plays Super Bases Loaded. So that's kind of cool. I got a couple of these on NES. Don't have 3 or 4 though. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Can't believe I didn't have this one in collection, but there it is. Then we have Super Black Bass. Up next is Super Caesar's Palace. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. You gotta love when they always add whatever the console is to the name of all the games. Top Gear 3000. And then the last Super Nintendo game that I got recently was Vegas Strikes. Some more casino style games. Alright, and then moving along, picked up Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. So that's a fun one to add to the collection. Classic handheld game right there. Moving on to the Sega games that I picked up recently, we have Mega Bomberman. So that was fun to see a Bomberman game on a Sega console. Then I remember watching this cartoon as a kid. We got Marsupilami. Kind of focus that a little more. So it was like a weird, like cheetah kind of character. And then this one was recently released, I believe, by maybe Limited Run. They did a remake of this. This is Flashback. I believe I recently picked this up on Super Nintendo as well. And I have several of these games. This one is covered in rental stickers, but this is Cool Spot for the Genesis. Picked up a new TurboGrafx game. We got R-Type for the TurboGrafx 16. So you can see that sweet card in there. It's got the full manual and everything in the case, so that was kind of nice to pick that up. Usually I just find them loose. And a Nintendo DS game. Normally not my kind of pickup, but this was actually my daughter Caddison's very first video game that she picked out for herself. So we were over at Gamers in Control, and she saw this on the shelf and asked if she could get it, so we got her very first video game. The Disney Princess Enchanting Storybooks. So she was excited, that's all that matters. Then we got a PSP game. We got Jak and Daxter, The Lost Frontier. Been a long time since I picked up a PSP game. Then for the Switch, I've got some more super rare titles that have come out recently. We got Cube 2, cool kind of first-person puzzle action kind of game. We got the Faerun collection. And then we got Joe Dever's Lone Wolf. So this one came with some nice artwork, little cardboard sleeve on it. Love the stuff from Super Rare. Alright. Then for N64, I picked up Iggy's Wreckin' Balls. No idea what it is, but it was cheap and it looked fun, so I got it. Then also recently, this came out from Pico Interactive. This is 40 Winks on the N64. So my buddy John Riggs, he recently did a video on this, and then we were able to work out a deal, and I got 40 Winks in the collection now. So pretty cool to have a new release of an N64 game in the collection, you know, long after the console was discontinued. So fun to get a new game there. Now up next, let's see here. I've got some Game Boy Color games. We've got A Bug's Life, Game Boy Color. Disney's Tarzan. As you can see, I made my custom cases for these already. Got Quest for Camelot. I remember that movie as a kid. Pretty good movie. And the Rugrats movie. And then I got a whole heap of Game Gear games again. So we got Winter Olympics for Game Gear. Then Poker Face Paul's Gin. Picked that one up. And Poker Face Paul's Solitaire. So fun to have some more card games on the Game Gear. Then we got NHL All-Star. Madden 95. God, there's so many Madden games. Classic on the Game Gear, we got Jurassic Park. Good game. Joe Montana Football. So many sports games. Formula 1. Super Monaco GP. And Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP 2. So that was fun to get some new Game Gear games in the collection. And last but not least, we have some new NES pickups. So I'll show you guys those. We've got Demon Sword. We got Mappy Land. Fun game right there. This one, proud to have this one in the collection. I'll be getting the remakes when those come out too. But we got Metal Storm. Awesome, not that well-known game by IREM, but very happy to have that in the collection. Same with Power Blade. Got a more uncommon one there. Then here we have The Guardian Legend. Alright. Then next up, we have Wizards and Warriors 3. We have To the Earth. Love the artwork on the old NES games. We've got the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout, celebrating Bugs' 50-year anniversary. Right here, let's see, I'm going to set those to aside. I'll save those for the end. right here. I had each of these games separate, the Sesame Street, ABC, and 1, 2, 3. This is actually a combo of both those games, so that was kind of fun to add. Then we've got Russian Attack, Rocket Ranger, the all-new Jeopardy Junior Edition. Probably still can't beat it. Akari Warriors, another one. Did not realize I didn't have it in the collection until saw it in the store, so awesome to have Akari Warriors. Great game right there. Gotcha Paintball. So Gotcha, the sport. Had no idea they made a paintball game on the NES. Thought that was pretty cool. Then here we have Top Secret episode, Golgo 13. So it's like a weird spy game. Here we got Days of Thunder. Absolutely terrible game. What did I get it for? I got it for like $3. Still a terrible game though. Fun ride at Great America when Paramount still owned it. Right here we got Caveman Games. Another game that is just horrible. See, I'll put that one aside for a second. And then we got Bandai Golf Challenge Pebble Beach. Okay. Now let's see. Right here we've got Pro Wrestling. That one is actually pretty fun on the NES. And then now for the bigger pickups that I got for here. So we have Complete in Box. We got Paperboy 2. And right here we've got Complete in Box Maniac Mansion. If you saw my last pickups video, you'll see that's when I picked up my RC Pro-Am 2. Now, for the bigger games. First up, we got Bucky O'Hare. And this is one of those more rare games that's actually fun to play as well. Instead of it just being, you know, stupid rare and expensive because it had a low print run or something like that. It's actually a really fun game too. So that was a nice change of pace there. Then we've got Shatterhand. Another more uncommon title. And now one of the biggest titles I have in my NES collection, Snow Brothers. Super stoked to have this in the collection now. Has a tiny bit of label damage on it, but still got it in that protective shell. I have played it, works perfectly, so very happy to have a copy of Snow Brothers in the collection now. And that is all of the new pickups. So there you have it, everyone. That is everything that I have currently picked up over the past few weeks to go into the game room and the collection as a whole. So be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you thought of today's video and what you thought of my most recent pickups. And while you're down there, please be sure to also hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell, so you get an alert every time I got a new video coming out. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.